Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So, this reading is going to be all about who is going to contact you. So, we're going to find out if and who is this person that is going to contact you sooner or later. We have three piles from the left to right. The first pile is amethyst covered in titanium. The second pile is yellow agate. And the third pile is green aventurine. Pause if you need a little longer, pick the one which calls your name the most. Now I'm gonna begin with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. If you chose the titanium amethyst, this will be your reading regarding who is going to contact you. So I do feel like this is a person from the past, very, strong energies of someone returning from the past, like I heard from the dead. This is someone who is not over you. I don't think that the message would be quite elaborative or, like an apology or a message like I really miss you or I want you. No, it's going to be like testing the waters. What is it, how's it going, that type of an energy. It is possible this person is seeing you do well, and for some of you, if you have multiple exes, there's this sort of time frame that I pick up. Whoever you got the closest to in the past year, if that helps for somebody. Three of Swords, the Justice, Libra, karmic energy, star. I do feel like this person has realized things about the way they treated you in the past. Six of Pentacles, and the star could indicate either there was, unjust in the way in which this person invested. Seven of Pentacles. This is a straight up story about someone who may or may not have broken your heart. They could have involved somebody else. The Justice can talk about something that was very karmic over here. So it could be a job, it could be a person, it could be somebody I'm hearing like player like tendencies, or it could just be this person's pattern repeating a repeating pattern, which was a third party is a people, place, or thing. Over here just could be another pattern that this person had. Whatever they did made it really, it's like something that they did was like a nail in the coffin. See, I have not shuffled my deck, but it says stuck to old patterns, resistance to healing, heartbreak. So there was something that needed to change for this connection to grow, which is um, the organic way as to how relationships grow. You grow with each other, and this person was not willing to grow. At some point, it's like their inability. There's kind of like this feeling that it's now or never, and this person did not take that plunge. Discernment, fool's gold, all that glitters is gold. So, this person definitely had this sort of mentality like, oh, I'm too young to be serious for relationships. Oh, yeah, pile number one is great, they're awesome. But, like, do I have to get so serious right now? They kind of had this type of mentality like, they were working from lower frequencies, so they were more driven by lust and attractive people, attractive opportunities in life. It could also be quite an attraction to money, support in reverse. This person felt like they don't really need anyone, they don't need to tie themselves down to you. This is coming very strongly for a lot of you. They just didn't see, or they, fool's gold is also like thinking that right now I'm too young and it's time to sow, what's that saying, sowing my wild oats or something like that. It's like I'm just having fun right now. Life is all about fun and I've got no worry and things like that. This person was not thinking about it from a long term perspective. And it's so funny because they were, but they were not really aware of what is of value in life, so to speak. Harmony in reverse does tell me that they have reached a point of maturity. They might have seen other people I don't see, or hear that this person has gotten too deeply involved with another person. I think that they did not realize, or they ended up looking for your type of certainty, guarantee, or seriousness in other people that they were not finding. Because this person was going through a karmic phase. Discernment. Thank you so much, Spirit. It's like they had to learn. What are you chasing, and why do you think that every person is going to be willing to commit to you? Learn to see people for who they are and take up an opportunity when it arises right in front of you. It's like not everybody works on your own timeline. The hangman, Piscean energy. This person could have been hurt by other people. Eight of Pentacles. This could have been a situation where they, got the shorter end of the stick. They could have been someone that was trying to invest and the other person was not reciprocating their interest or their feelings. The other person was, I guess, just not taking them that seriously. That's the best thing I'm hearing. This person is trying to test the waters because their abandonment wound is triggered. They kind of have this feeling like, who am I going to end up with? Am I going to be alone? So it's not important that they're always like this, but I think that when this person reaches out, something about March and April is very significant. So most of you would receive this message during March and April. Something about 2018 is very significant. You could have gone to high school or school with this person. This could be a childhood, I don't know, classmate or a friend as well. Okay. Duality. I think that the message that is coming here is not to act from an egotistical place with this person, because yes, this person might have hurt you and done things to you, or perhaps not. I'm not sure. But through the story that I am picking up, it must have really hurt you. And it's a human tendency to want to make them feel the same way. However, the message is, I guess, if you can't say anything nice, then maybe just don't reply. I guess it's best to not entertain it. If you absolutely have, it's like if you're done with it and you just don't want to have drama in your life, I think it's best, because this person is coming in to somewhere search for another chance. So if you are going to start showing them the cold shoulder, it's going to start giving them more attention. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, you're still pissed off, and they need to like have a little bit more integrity within them and have an honest conversation why they want to be around. But it's going to be more like, oh, at least she's giving into it, or at least she's talking to me. That's the type of energy that I pick up. It's like, oh, at least we're in talking terms now. This could also be a guy. There's just this sense like, at least this person is entertaining me. So be mindful of what you're doing with that conversation, because if you're replying to a hi hello kind of a conversation, it is definitely feeding into this person's, I guess, idea of where they want to lead this situation. It is going to open up another cycle of just like a lost cause. This situation seems like a lost cause for you. And I think if something didn't work out the first go around, I don't know what makes you think it's going to work again. So you feel enticed. For most of you, I don't think you're enticed. Purpose, exactly. You know that what purpose this connection was serving, and I believe this person has come into awareness of it as well. I think this was the type of person who could have taken time, but it's also possible that they were on the side trying to find you in other people. Now, I don't think that they were consciously doing that. I think this person consciously could have tried to look for people that looked like you or had features like you, or they could have tried to tailor make them into you. It's like, if, for example, if you are a light worker, they could have been attracted to more spiritual people or light workers. Or if you were in corporate, this person was trying to look for corporate, I don't know, I'm hearing corporate jobs. So it's like they were trying to find you in some shape or form, thinking that, I don't know, this person was trying to redo what they couldn't do with you with another person to redeem themselves. I don't know how. It's a twisted manner how they were looking for you, but it was just a way to re-attempt that relationship with you, which they had no better judgment towards. Does that make sense? So it's like looking for a characteristic that you had, or a couple of them, and going and shooting the shot over there was a way to redeem themselves in their own eyes, more than to look for you in other people. The moon in reverse, because this person was not able to just, they were not able to fulfill your needs, but they were not able to fulfill their own needs. So whatever they were doing in this connection was complete trauma response. And again, the fire energy, not that the fire energy is wrong, but it is just signifying what I said, that they were acting from lower frequencies, or like lustful energy, more than somewhere you're grounded in who you are. So you have the card of new beginnings, which is, again, it really, I'm hearing tattletale, so you might have heard about this person recently. Energy. This person has been stalking you. If you have a social media platform, if you have friends, like they're trying to talk about you, ask about you, and I don't think they're getting anything about you. Especially they're asking other people. For some of you, there's this energy like you're just focused on your own thing. You're not actually dating or pursuing anybody, and this person can't find out anything because there's actually nothing in your dating life. Some of you are really focused in other areas of your life, and I think it just bugs them that you're not chasing them anymore. True love come to me. So I guess this person thinks that you're their true love, and what I'm hearing actually is that you're seeking a vibrational match. And I really don't feel like this person is even close, because they have a lot of things. This person doesn't seem like someone who levels with themselves as well as you level with yourself. So you are matching up a vibration of true love because you're becoming your true self. This person seems to be looking for you in other people, or looking, they look for their true love in other people when they're supposed to be looking at it within themselves. I'm hearing funny guy, funny guy. It's not actually a compliment, it's just in a way where it's the naivety that this person has, that they can like swing in and back out of in and out of a person's life like a damn pendulum. It's like you can't make a decision and then you just think you can walk back into somebody else's life. That's what I'm really hearing. What are this person's motives? I also want to know, if they were previously involved with someone, what was the nature of that situation that led this person to come to you? Because it seems like, again, something spirit might want to bring to light. I feel like this person is not telling their friends about what they're doing and I don't think any of their friends recommend them to come back to you simply because everyone has told this person or made it very clear that it doesn't work out between the both of you. What am I listening for? Great horned owl here. This is for why did it end with the last person if they were, which seems like quite the um it's like something that spirit is pressing me upon. Quite an intriguing question, and I feel like what am I listening for? It's like I think that this person, when they're being given feedback on how to be a better partner, they don't really listen, and that is a repetitive pattern in again the same connection. It's different person, same lesson that keeps coming back for them. I'm hearing something about like how did they mess it up? Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands. By giving the other person silent treatment, you would know if this is your pile. Again, the Hangman, upright Piscean energy twice. Eight of Wands and the Lovers. When this specific person that they were with, gave them the boot, they immediately thought of you. And I think that your connection was, just as real as any other. And I think this person immediately had a realization that it was not just you, it was them who was going around in this circle doing the same thing again and again. And actually, nobody can put up with this behavior. You were their favorite, that's what I'm hearing. And they fumble the ball by thinking you're too nitpicky or you keep nagging them or you ask for too much. You're not chill. And I'm hearing you're not a chill girlfriend. And I think that they've just come to realize that it's not about being chill or cool or something like that. There's a way to, be in a relationship, and they were very, very immature. I don't think that they care about the new person as much as they care about what impression they left on you. And it's like this person is looking for ways to redeem themselves instead of just accepting that, hey, buddy, it's done is done. What is done is done. And you can't always redeem yourself. You can just forgive yourself. I just think that they want you to forgive them so that they can forgive themselves, give themselves that permission. This person, has so much shame for what they keep doing, that they're looking for another woman, most precisely, to mother them, where they don't find the strength or are find it difficult to, I guess, make peace with it and forgive themselves and tell themselves. But it seems like a vicious cycle, but I do feel in the future some opportunity, the universe is not giving up on this person and they will get to heal themselves. The home in reverse. I feel like what this person's intentions are towards you. I'm gonna take this one in reverse itself. How can I know myself as absolute B bison? You simply, I feel like there's something about you looking good, definitely. However, the home in reverse is still seeking for a connection like yours. And I think that at one point there was a lot of trauma bonding between the both of you, which has made this situation a lot more stickier for both of you. It took you time to realize this is not how you wanted to be treated. This, for some of you, this person replicated a lot of emotional unavailable traits that your father had, and you could have been a parentified daughter. Again, this reading is gender non-specific, so feel free to exchange genders for yourself as it is suitable for you. Home in reverse again tells me that they're looking for, oh, this person is just looking for redemption. They admire you, who you have become, and I just think that they were never mature enough to realize what a great person you are. They use people as a placeholder for this abandonment wound, which is the reason why they're being driven towards you, and it's coming out in a way of like, oh shit, I really messed that up. Like, I can't do any better than them. And maybe in very shy ways, they're gonna initiate the conversation, but they're gonna I guess like you have the T now on this person, right? You already know what's the driving force. So I'm not gonna label it as good or bad. I'm just gonna tell you the real reason is they're scared to be alone. And like, all of us have that fear. So I'm not exactly why I'm not able to badmouth it or have an opinion on it. It kind of seems like I'm sitting on the fence of it. But again, if their loneliness is a major factor to be in a relationship, then you must be aware of that, right? Transformation in reverse. No, this person has not changed quite a lot, and it's the same pattern that is driving them back to you that drove them away from you. They are perpetually one foot in, one foot out in relationships. Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. It's like asking Spirit, what do they desire? It's quite funny because we have Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, really not knowing what you want to do. How do you want to? It's like they want to work with you. They, like want to be with you, but they still don't know what they want. It's like, when you'd ask this person for a label, hypothetically, if that conversation goes that far between the both of you, they know what they are looking for, but it's not. How do I place this without being mean? Like, I'm gonna be very real with you. One person can be looking for just a relationship or safety, that they didn't get in their childhood. They're okay with settling down with anybody because the pain is so much that it doesn't matter how it happens. They're okay with it as long as it gets there to their goal. And this person's goal is, at the end of the day, just like any other human, to feel safe and to feel loved. It's just not showing up in a way of clarity. It's like a very twisted way of seeking that familial support that they didn't have, and that's why they project all this fantasy of being mothered and nurtured. So this is someone that I'm gonna say has not completely healed out of what has happened to them in their childhood, despite of whatever number of their age is. It's just, imagine if this is a male and he's not fully yoked within himself, he's not put rest to what has happened to him, and he's not healed from his trauma intentionally. He's not really grown as a man. He's still a boy somewhere, and he's looking for a second mother, basically. So if and a pro tip I'm going to give you, if you still feel inclined to get involved with this person or like deal with them, it's highlighting somewhere where you are not completely grown, because it's very true that no grown woman tolerates boyish drama. So you attract what you are, and this is not to shame you, this is just an easy way to evaluate where you really are instead of fooling yourself, right? I just honestly feel like there is a lot of energy of this being put to bed by you. However, there is something that your consciousness is still speaking to you in this moment, I feel. You should not ignore what it's telling you. Whether it's good or bad, but there is somewhere you might have felt tempted. I'm not saying all of you, but somebody felt tempted to rekindle this. You want to see, will this person change and grow for you? Because this reading sounds very promising, almost as if they're in your grasp, right? The question is, why are you holding on to them? And sit with that thought. Whatever comes to your head, sit with that thought. Neptune, dream and transcend. What is it that you're looking for in your current reality, and how can you give that to yourself without looking at someone that you know is not good for you, at least anymore? What is it that you're really looking for? Safety, comfort, security. What is that feeling that you're looking for? I'd rather say. Put it in terms of a feeling of safety, a feeling of comfort, a feeling of affection, a feeling of warmth, a feeling of belongingness. What is it? A feeling of desire, wanting to feel desire, a feeling of wanting to be seen, understood, chosen, validated, worthy. Which one is it? You will definitely unlock something right now. Just stay with the energy, okay? I feel like you need to just sit with that feeling that comes up. If it is, it will give you the answer. That's how we learn to heal, with these sublime messages that we get. Where am I ready to leap forward, grasshopper jump? When the time is right, things will change for you. Until then, trust the process that is in front of you. You have to do nothing more or less than just focus on what you know you need to do for yourself. Manifestation is not just visualization, but it is also taking aligned action. So it doesn't mean that you have to 100% know everything to do in just one day. You just start taking very, very, very little steps, but at least take a step. Adding like 1% to it is also moving towards it, right? I'm going to pull out a few channel messages and conclude this. I want to break your heart, okay? It's a bit rough. I think about you. I need to go on my own way for a while, especially if they broke up with someone. Yeah, you inspire me. I want to touch you. You still hold a piece of my heart. Yeah. So pile number one, this was your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. And I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number two. If you choose the yellow agate, this will be your reading on who is going to contact you. I get an energy of this being someone that has had the hots for you, could be a secret admirer. I don't see a confession coming in. However, I see someone indirectly shooting their shot. So this could be that, you met this person recently, so they add you on your socials, Instagram, or somewhere they look you up. And it's possible they have already looked you up, but this is the first time they make a move towards you. This is the type of energy that wants to pursue you or gets in the energy of pursuing you. Now, so far, the energy that I am feeling out is not something based off feelings. I think it's more based off their sexual interest towards you. The Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing the song I see nobody, nobody but you. Queen of Wands. I think they're very, very attracted to you, and it's almost like all the other options, they might have them, they might be a bit interested in them, but You are stealing away their attention from all of those people without doing anything, honestly. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You make them wanna open up, High Priestess. This is a bit complicated because it looks like it's very easy attraction, but I think that what we're highlighting is with Piscean energy, some sort of subconscious pattern that is coming out in terms of maybe being non committal or not knowing exactly how to navigate their attraction for you, because it's an attraction that makes them want to take care of you, makes them want to take you home. We have the Devil and the Three of Swords. It's definitely bringing out some sort of past pain, or it's just hurting them. Now, why would your attraction towards somebody hurt you? It's kind of obvious. It's because you have some limiting patterns, whether you think that you're not gonna get this person or they're not gonna choose you, um, or it's because of past pain. For most of you, this is a fear of rejection. They feel like you're not gonna choose them, and it's possible you might not. It's also possible you would. But the thing is that fear of rejection is not coming because they want to approach you in just a sexual manner. This is someone that wants to keep their self-respect as well, and I think that they suspect a bit. They suspect a bit that you are not just someone who gets into flings. You are someone that could potentially make them fall in love with you. That's how they are perceiving this situation. And I think that they are very, very self conscious about the decisions they're making around you, the way that they show up, the way that they, dress themselves up. If this is somebody you're aware of, well and fine. But if you're not, I do think it's a possibility that you haven't even noticed them that well. It's possible that this person sends you random memes or like tries to like keep conversations going with you. This card fell out which says fun, flirt, player, games, unfaithful, cheater. What I'm picking up is fun and cheater. So it's possible they've had a past that they're making peace with. They're trying to learn how to just be okay with who they have been. A player could just indicate a sense of broken self esteem that made them turn over to people that did not deserve them, or made them treat people in a poor manner. We do have the card of throat chakra opening up, authentic self heal connection. So I feel like this person, oh wow, we have the divine masculine as well. So I do feel like there is some big change taking place in this person. I'm not gonna say because of you. Yeah, Pluto, this person is already within that change. So it could just be, the air. It's like the way that they operate and think about things and, approach things or people. I think that the change was already taking place and you might have accelerated it a bit, because I feel that everything has a spiritual phenomenon to it, or just a reasoning to it. So your attraction to a person is not just a coincidence. So your attraction to a person is not just a mere coincidence. I think that there is something that you're attracted towards in that person, whether it's a quality in them that you want to possess, or you just like that, or you would like to have that in your partner, or they remind you of something or somebody, or it's what you feel like love is, or it could also be that you're being called towards each other to understand yourself better, right? So there are multiple reasons why you could be attracted to someone. Of course, our psychology and our childhood and our history has a very big reason why we're attracted to people, not in a negative manner that I always mean that you're attracted to your parents in a romantic partner. That never really goes away, does it? So I think your history can also contribute in the sense where you realize what you don't want and what you've seen is not love, almost like good sign, bad sign, good touch, bad touch, good person, bad person. So a person doesn't have to be bad, but maybe they're just bad for you, how your body signifies that to you. So I think that they feel pretty comfortable around you. there is an energy of this person have had been physically around you. That's why I feel like they feel good about it. And I think that the depth at which I am leveling with you, it does make me feel like this person has recently matured quite a lot with the divine masculine energy. They've become a lot decisive about who they are, and exactly what do they want in life. I think that they're really thinking about it. And again, I'm not saying in jumping the gun and saying that, they're thinking about you to get married to. It's just you've piqued their interest and they would like to explore that, or they kind of feel very eager that I want to get close to them. And if you're on their social media, they see you with perhaps, the opposite gender. It makes them quite icky. It's like, oh, I should have been there. I should have been there. I don't think they've hit that realization right now that, they should act on it. They're like the ones who's holding themselves back and kind of sabotaging. I guess not every time it's sabotaging. Maybe some people have other things to tend to than just to initiate a conversation. I think this person genuinely has other things to tend to right now than to open up a different I guess a relationship or just getting to know each other kind of a thing. For few of you, this person could also be in a long distance connection, or like they don't live here anymore, or you don't, you just moved recently. I'm hearing something about Chicago and Alaska, also about the States. So I'm going to pull out two cards, and we're going to see what would it be like to date this person. We're going to see. That's just a very random question that I feel guided to answer. What would it be like for you to take this person seriously if you have recognized them, or when and if they come? Now, I'm going out on a limb and saying that if there's anybody in your mind, you can pick this card for. So if this person has not shown up and you're still talking to someone, you can still pick this reading and see, what would it be like to date this person. I'm gonna make three piles, okay? All right, pile number one. What would it be like to date the person on your mind? Six of Cups in reverse and the Uranus radical change. I think this relationship would challenge you, but in a very positive manner. I think it would make you forget or push you towards healthier options, which is always a very good thing. I think that the person on your mind is not your ordinary type. I think that the person on your mind is someone that you need, not what you want in a partner. I think the person on your mind helps you break your childhood trauma. I think the person on your mind is and can be a good influence. I just think you're not used to this type of love. I just think you're not used to somebody not making you beg and chase for it. And I think that this person can make you can make a good relationship with them. Of course, it depends on how both of you proceed with this, but I think it's a good opportunity to take it slow for yourself. I just think you find it difficult, or you're just like, no, is this a good option, or am I settling, or am I this or that, because it's not reminding you of what you're used to. That's how I really feel for option number one. How would it be like to date this person? I think it would be very healing for your nervous system. You're okay with platonic partners taking care of you like that, but when a romantic option starts taking care of you like that, you kind of get the ick, is what I'm feeling, because you're not used to it. So it's not about the other person, it's about you. You need to grow up somewhere. Well, I don't want to be harsh by saying like grow up. It's not like you're purposely acting like this, but hey, I guess like take accountability for where you are not able to accept the love that is being given to you. So it's like, you probably sit and think like, oh, when will the universe send me the love that I deserve? It's like it's right in front of you, buddy. I remember a reel that I watched. If I find it, I will mention that reel. You must watch it, like all piles, if you're still listening, okay? So, pile number two, what would it be like to date the person on your mind? Three of Wands, upright reverse, upright. Seventh house, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partners. I get a sense that this connection would have its ups and downs. It's possible this is the long distance connection, or there's like a gap, or you're just not at the same vibrational frequency. For this connection to come together, it would be a bit of hassle. I'm not going to say that it's negative, I'm not going to say it's positive either. I just think that it's a bit of a rocky road to the destination you want to reach, and I don't think you'd necessarily reach together, which means that there are individual journeys that have to take place before you can kind of ripen or yoke or mature up to the level that you need to be at to be with a person in a relationship or this person in your mind. I don't think they're a bad person. I don't think they're as messed up as you think. I don't think they're not aware of their feelings for you. That's also what I'm hearing. I think this person is aware of you. I think this person is quite attuned with their feelings for you. I guess, yeah, I'd say maybe like 70 to 80% they are attuned with their feelings for you, and that's very good. Um, I think they like you more than you like them. That's also one thing I'm hearing. This person could be Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, and a very strong, spicy Scorpio or a Pisces. They have that very spicy, watery energy. For some of you, I'm seeing like really dark eyes, or like coal eyes. Like this person does their liner in some shape or form. They put like a lot of black coal kajal. They like to really line it out. I'm seeing very spicy cat-like eyes. So whatever this is, I think that you can have a deep relationship with this person, and what has piqued your interest is somewhere definitely where you are attracted to them because they remind you of somebody or something. They give you something to work upon. That's what I see. Like you need like something to snack upon is kind of what I feel. It's like you're kind of turning into a securer attachment style, and you still crave the chase. You want to prove your worth to this person. You kind of feel like love needs to be a bit difficult for you. I'm not complaining, I think because you're already doing the work, so I'm not complaining. You want to become better. However, this is the catch in this situation with this specific person. It can be easier for you. It can be like pile number one, where it's a good relationship, and you're meeting the person that's readily available for you, and you already have those people, but it's like your radar doesn't pick up on those potentials. It's like you reject them, or you just find some flaw in them. So that's what I'm picking up over here. I think overall this can be something, but it's going to take a while and a lot of effort, honestly, on both of your ends. But I guess more than that, it's going to take a lot of faith in knowing that this aligns for you and with you. So pile number 3, what is it? Opposition, point of struggle, tension, upright reverse, reverse, 3 of swords in reverse. See, I believe any situation in life that comes through us is always going to help us evolve and grow. And this connection with this person would be quite painful. It would be the classic imitation of a karmic relationship. If there are certain lessons that you can already pick up, or sense, or red flags that you can pick up in the situation, um, they're gonna be there. And I think that something about your biology or something about you both clashes a bit. It reminds you of what home used to be like, but I don't think this is the right person for you, honestly speaking, because I think that you should notice more on how you feel around this person. Do you get self-conscious? Are you not able to eat properly? Does your hair start falling? Do you get a little bit absent-minded around this person? Do you get conscious? Are you not able to be yourself? Like all of these things. Like somebody starts nail biting, or they get too much. They get really stressful. So I guess this is the type of person that gives you the butterflies, which I don't think are necessarily good. I think you should feel a bit more calmer and like happier, when you meet this person. So I think that the third pile is something that is a bit of a recipe for disaster. You are looking at this person to save you from something, is almost what I pick up. I'm not saying that your interest is false, but I do feel like there's a deeper reason why you're attracted to this person, and there's childhood trauma playing out, and it's same for this person. So you're gonna do what you want to do, right? At the end of the day, even if I tell you, and if you have to experience something with this person, it will happen, or with another person. the same pattern will show up in another person. So I guess the real question is to ask yourself, why is it this person again? What is it about them that is going to help you find out your answer? Okay, so now coming back to the reading, I do want to ask a bit more about how this person views you and why do you pique their interest. Um, I'm seeing the butterfly totem. So I think they think as you being very unique, but also very, very beautiful and transformative. They're seen you change things within yourself, whether it's just physically, spiritually, but they think that you are quite mature. Yeah, they do think that you're quite mature. Athlete, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and spirit of strength. So I think this person could see you actually very athletic or very fit or very toned. They could also see as someone that's a bit, maybe naive or younger than them. Um, I think they used to be pretty, like a bit rough or like a bit egotistical or a bit arrogant before, and I always feel like the empty barrel beats a bit louder. So anybody who is a bit ruder on the ruder side or arrogant is just a cry for help for insecurity. So I think that this person has recently been changing a lot of those ways in which they're becoming more humble. And I think that's where they really connected with you. It's possible they had not met you before, or you guys were not that close, or you didn't pique their interest, or they didn't pique your interest. Let's be very real. It's not just about them. For a lot of you, I feel like you know who I'm talking about, but there are a lot of you that are still clueless, but you have interacted with this person. I feel like that, okay? And I think the fact that they're becoming a bit more humble externally and internally in the way that they treat people, the way that they talk, the way that they greet and address people, and body language and everything, it's changed quite a lot recently. And I think that's what you would find most attractive is their humility towards other people. Like they say that look at a person how they treat to people that can do nothing for them. That's true humility. So there's a lot of strong character development that has been going on for this person, and regret because they have made certain choices. It's very difficult to be talking in this reading. I think that this person has genuine throat chakra issues, pride and honesty. Again, this person could have like really a lot of insecurities, and again, feeling like they're not good enough for anybody, or just specifically when it comes to love. So they could have thought that they can just, approach you when it's with casual, or not just casual in a way that they can just, wham bam, but it just means like talk to you or be friends with you or flirt with you or just have a conversation. I think when somebody piques their interest, and this happens to a lot of people, it's like they become quite self-conscious because now they're talking about a different league where it starts triggering their wounds of unworthiness, especially when it comes to love. So a lot of people like take the back seat when they have, a limiting belief. And it's not just a very ordinary limiting belief. It's something that is deeply ingrained in a lot of us, honestly. We can only wish to experience unconditional love in some shape or form, and that's why a lot of us seek spirituality. A lot of us seek understanding through the divine, right? So there's something quite deep and touchy feely about this reading that I feel like this person is touching base with their spirituality, or they're recognizing God or God consciousness. I'm hearing Krishna consciousness at a deeper level, and I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. For some of you, this person could have been homophobic previously. That's a very random message, but that's what I'm picking up. This person could have an orange car. That's what I'm picking up. Or a blue car. Blue, shades of blue. This person could... there's two types of people that I'm picking up. One of them that's very, very flashy. One of them that shows that they have a lot of money, but they don't. And I think that would help somebody click what I'm picking up. And the other one that shows that they have a lot of money, but they don't. And I think that would help somebody click what I'm picking up. who I'm really talking about. And then there's people that don't really wear a lot of branded stuff, but you can tell that they're really, um, they've got money. I'm here for somebody like, should you approach this person if you already know them and you already had feelings for them? You picked this pile for somebody in mind. Should you approach this person or will they reach out? Okay, let's do that. Okay. All right. Pile number one. We have four of them. Okay. Pile number one. Should you reach out or will this person reach out? Upright reverse. Reverse. House two. Physical security, possession, material values, self worth. Even though this card came out in the reverse, I feel like there's like a disclaimer to this. This person will reach out, okay? Might not be in within your timeline, but it would be pretty soon for you, like a week or 2 weeks or maybe a month, okay? But the catch over here is that, the conversation is gonna make you feel a bit like, I don't know if I like how I really feel, or it's like you had an idea about this person in your head that they kind of don't match up to. They're not as, I don't know, gentleman-like or lady-like, or they're just not. When I say those words to address this person, it means that they could come across a little bit girly or boyish, which means that you'd realize they're not that mature or they don't make you feel that feminine or masculine, basically. So, somewhere it is a vibrational discrepancy that you should not ignore when you're talking to someone, because you're not looking for another project. You're looking for, even when it's friends, you're looking for people that are at your maturity level. Maybe sometimes your IQ can match, but you should start looking for people that match your EQ. So, pile number two, will they reach out or should you reach out? Upright reverse. Reverse. North node. Oh, this person has got to be avoided. You should avoid this person. Whoever this person is for you, avoid them. Avoid them because they're not good for you. North node in reverse means that no matter how hard you try, it will not work out because it's just not good for you. You're being protected. What's that saying? Redirection is protection. God's way of protection. For some of you, you might be goddamn pissed. Like I told you all about this person, and then you're like, "Hey, don't proceed towards this person." Well, I'm sorry, but that's just how it's coming out to be. The Tempest. Again, you both would really, really butt heads. A relationship requires two people that really want to be calm around each other. It's not that you're never going to have an outburst, but I guess compatibility is a big factor over here. I don't think your compatibility really matches. I think that your sexual tension really draws you to each other. So, pile number three, should you reach out or will they reach out? Upright reverse. Reverse. We have Scorpio. Intensity, exposing, purging, renewing. I think it doesn't matter who does what because you're going to end up talking to each other anyway. It could be through a meeting, but it most likely feels like, Uranus technological energy, like you're going to text or you're going to receive a text or they're going to receive a text from you. I just think it's meant to be a mystery till the time you're not meant to know, I guess, But you are going to have a conversation with this person, however it happens. I don't think it's gonna take that long. Now, by that I mean I'm talking in months, okay? So it's best if you just go back to your own life and focus on yourself because it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. And if you feel like you have a soul tie or some sort of lingering connection or a feeling towards this person, I do feel like that's very possible. Teaching. And this connection is teaching you a lot about yourself. So focus. It's a great opportunity to learn something about yourself and advance in life. So, pile number four, should you reach out or will this person reach out? Upright reverse. Aries, independence, bravery, passion. Yeah, this person will reach out, no doubt. I want to ask, with what intention are they going to reach out? The star in reverse, Aquarius. Out of impatience to talk to you, they might kind of be like, oh shit, like, why did I message them? But I guess the strongest energy that I'm picking up the whole pile is coming from the fourth one, because considering this reading is, you know, who's gonna reach out to you. Oh my god, I created a loop in the reading. But I swear I didn't do that purposely, because I'm just going with the flow of spirit. So, yeah. It's like, telling you who's going to reach out and then having piles where so you're asking, like, should I reach out or will they reach out? So that's quite confusing. I don't know your situation. But I think that if you connected with this reading, there's definitely going to be some communication sooner or later. I just think there's always a reason why there are multiple piles in one specific pile as well, because a lot of people are watching it, and um I kind of fulfill my due diligence by offering you as precise information as I can. We have the moon. So again, it's going to be through a way, for the fourth one, fourth pile, that they kind of wanna, they've been missing you and they've been yearning you, and they feel like they owe it to themselves to talk to you, or even bring themselves to a conclusive measure that, this is what is happening. Or maybe if they want to start a conversation with you, they just got to do it. It's kind of like this feeling of like, I just got to do it, and no questions asked. I'm feeling the need to pick up on some advice for you now. I will pull out love messages. Struggle. So if this connection feels, artificial, uncanny, if it doesn't feel right to you, pull back your energy and do not feel guilty for having done that, because the nature of this dynamic seems a bit tricky to me. Something that I cannot just place as black and white, but there's definitely some undercurrent to why you're attracted to each other. You see how I didn't say or establish that this is a soulmate or a twin flame connection. You don't have to always define it into labels and over obsess on things. Sometimes you just have attraction towards people and it doesn't make sense, and it's just got to be as simple as that. See, life is as simple and as complicated as you make it. So make sure that you're making it easier for yourself, not more difficult. And the advice is again over here that see what floats your boat, not the other person's. Okay, see how it fulfills you. Abandonment, root chakra, inability to just trust. And I want you to focus on yourself. Be selfish when it comes to this situation right now, because you're coming out of a phase in your life where you have unlearned a lot of things, and you owe it to yourself to do better, give yourself better. So spiritual connection, true love, magnetism. So there's an undeniable, attraction towards each other, and it triggers some things within you. Your wounds perhaps. This person, it says like they're thinking about a risky text, or like wanting to text you and like type and delete, and they think about what do they want to say to you. That's what I'm really, really feeling over here. I'm gonna pull out a few channel messages from my self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. I have 4 decks. So when and if you decide to book a reading with me, I will pick the ones that call me the most to give you the most accurate message. You're everything I could desire for in a life companion. So see, it started off with such a striking, sexual appeal that you had. I'm picking up, and now it's more about like the values that you withhold. I'm learning to set boundaries with people who don't want us to be together. I just think maybe it's them. I want to take concrete actions towards grounding our union. I'm planning to come see you. I want to make efforts. I just heard pickleball. You're so beautiful inside and out. I love you, okay? Quite intense feelings. And I'm scared if I let you in too much, you won't love me for who I am. Alright, so pile number 2, this was your reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I'm gonna upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the green aventurine, this will be your reading on who's going to reach out to you. So there is definitely a strong air of this being a new person in your life. This is also the energy of a spiritual, like something around you, like a spiritual energy. I'm picking up on Aries, Martian energy. So I am picking up on a new person coming in your life that is most likely to teach something. Now, we don't know if it's going to be a good or bad experience. However, looking at the larger, bigger picture, there is always something, to gain. And I think that whoever this is could be a friend as well. So it's not just limited to romantic suitors. I think that whatever the energy is of a new person coming in that has already started manifesting in your energetic auric field because of the fact you feel that desire. So we're looking at some sort of manifestation taking place over here, which is a good thing. I want you to see it as a good thing, okay? Just because somebody is coming to teach you a lesson, it doesn't mean it's going to be a temporary relationship. It could also be that it is something that both of you evolve together as, right? So that's a possibility that I'm also picking up over here. And I feel the need to reassure you because it can get a bit scary to just hear that, oh, this person is just coming to teach you a lesson. No, I feel like maybe a lesson could also be in the sense that this person who comes in teaches you you can have more in life than what you were already settling for, right? So there's multiple ways in which people teach us that, either by giving us less and we identify that this is not good for us, or either by being a good sport in our life and giving us more than what we've been receiving to understand, oh, we could have it all. So I get this type of energy: Taurus energy, a man, Taurus man, a Scorpio woman, Pisces woman. So this is related to, I'm picking up on the height 5'10", 5'9", so this could be a woman or a man. Somebody who is maybe a bit bi-curious. I'm also hearing promiscuous. It's like they like to express their sexuality. This person would teach you a lot about sexual chemistry. Now it depends on, I guess, whether it turns out to be a romantic interest for you or not. And there's also a possibility that for a lot of you, I'm picking up on multiple energies entering your field. So this is, if it's not a defined, person or a physical body coming towards you, I'm feeling that energies are coming towards you because of what you have been asking for, okay? So this was the beginning, the introductory phase of your reading. Now I'm going to tap into the energy of who is this person. I do feel like there is a romantic interest coming in. The reading, or my reading specifically, are very fluid. I will place anything and everything in front of you. So if there's something that's odd or doesn't make sense to you, just let the message fly away. Don't try to make it fit. you will notice how a message is for you when you will pay most attention to it, or your ears would pay most attention to it, or you would be very focused, or it would be very audible, or there will be some keyword that I'll use that will just grab your attention back if you start scrolling somewhere else or you start doing something else. Okay, you will know that that message is strictly for you and it resonates with you. There's two types of people. One of you are attracting a platonic relationship, a friendship, and one of you is attracting romantic partner. Whatever this is, it is an karmic undertone. Again, it's not bad. I just mean that they're going to teach you a way to live your life better, either through example or something like that. Okay, for most of you, if this turns out to be a friend, this person is going to definitely add to your life. So we have three piles. You're gonna pick one, whichever calls you the most, and I'm gonna tell you what you're attracting in your life. Seems like this is not just limited to who's gonna reach out to you. This is the energy of what's coming into your life. So pile number three is a bit, different than the rest of the two. Which is good because it includes all sorts of people that are attracted to this reading. So pile number one, you do give me the energy of a friendship situation. Taurus, nice. So this is a stable relationship coming into your life. This could be platonic or romantic. I just heard friends with benefits. That could be a keyword. It doesn't have to be this person becomes that for you. I see a friend becoming a romantic interest. That could have already happened as well. And it's possible that this person reaches out to you. A friend that you suspect or has become a romantic interest in your life. You do see them as somebody, or like you've started seeing them in a different light, and majorly they have started seeing you in a different light. Forgiveness in reverse. What is the spiritual significance of this being in your life is that this person will teach you how to forgive and let go of other people in the past. So it's through the softness that this person brings in your life, trust, patience, sensuality. Again, I said that these people are very sexually expressive, which means that they live life in their authenticity, with authenticity, and I would say, yeah, they know how to utilize their sexual energy. It's very potent energy. So it doesn't have to mean that they're, out there with anybody and everybody. But it is could be that, they're very creative and they know how to utilize their creative energy. So creative energy always needs to be channelized because the sparks of it or the intensity of it can turn into destructive energy. For example, people in their youth, they start feeling changes in their biology, they start craving physical touch and wanting to experience the act of sex, right? So they don't always know how to release that, so the mind will always understand that I need to release this creative energy by the act of sex. So that's why that brings a lot of lustful and passionate energy at a specific age in every human's life, right? So a lot of people who don't have the acknowledgement or the awareness or haven't been taught the spiritual importance of a creative energy would start mingling with a lot of people to take that energy out. It's simply not their fault. It's just, I guess, they just don't have the right amount of education to harness that energy and harvest it in their own benefit, right? So I think that this is going to heal your inner child. I feel like whoever this person is coming into your life who is going to be initiating some sort of contact with you, I do feel like this person is a bit more on the, I'm gonna say, in some shape or form they are a bit more open-minded than you. So it's like it's like a person that you meet that you're gonna feel like they're the opposite of you, but with time you realize like you are like them and they actually help you become this person and not be closeted with your experiences. And this is not just pertaining to your sexual preferences or the way that you live life, but in the sense that this person helps you just be a little bit more free. This person helps you understand the ways in which you have been holding yourself back. Okay, so pile number two, upright reverse, upright. Yang energy is coming towards you, proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. This is a male energy. I definitely pick up on that. A male or a masculine energy coming towards you, specifically if you're a feminine or a woman. This could also be a same sex relationship where a masculine energy is somebody that's a lot more in their masculine energy coming towards you. This person has good intentions. This person walks in integrity. This person thinks about things in a very methodical manner. This person doesn't like to play around. This person doesn't like to bluff. This person doesn't like to waste their time. And I think you called this in because you were already craving this. See, I want you to understand this part of manifestation, that once a desire or a seed is planted within you, a desire to do better, somewhere it's going to start calling you. It's going to keep calling your name. When your name is written on it, it's going to keep calling you. So your desire to crave something like that means that it's already waiting to participate in your physical reality so that it can change or transmute or build from a spiritual energy to a physical essence of it, right? So it's like an idea or a desire that comes in your mind that is waiting to make itself known in your real life, into your stimulation. Basically, what you're thinking is something that is being changed into reality. So you have been wanting this type of person that is coming up here, and this is uh oh wow, and this is a confirmation that your manifestation is coming through or it is working. And we have the card number 5, reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Oh my god, I literally get the chills when the cards literally say the exact word that I've used. And potential and possibility, future, high, self, and quantum. I feel like I have the best relationship with my guides because at this point it's like I say things and they just confirm it with cards, which makes the reading even bit more thorough, as in the sense that you believe exactly what I'm saying. So I think that a lot of you have disbelief when I say that you are manifesting what you exactly want. And I think that for a lot of you, pile number 2, it's not just limited to what you want in a romantic partner. I think it expands to your dream life and what you have envisioned for yourself, and what this heart of yours keeps calling you towards, what it keeps telling you that there's more out there, because there is. The 3 of Wands, it's like unlimited potential possibilities. And Page of Swords with the 8 of Cups, you're letting go of past drama, and a lot of it was a reflection of you. So you're changing a lot of things within you that are helping this particular manifestation come towards you, especially in terms of a person, someone that's more authoritative and leader like a more, I feel like you're looking for a more divine energy. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. You want people that are more in their authenticity, people that can teach you more abundant ways of living. So pile number 3, upright or reverse. Opposition in reverse. So you are calling in someone that you've already had a connection with. I think this is going to reach out. This person is going to reach out to you. This is going to be a changed person. They're not going to be the same. And I think they're a lot more drawn to you because your energy has changed. It's your aura. So congratulations. If you were wishing for people to see you for who you are rather than just your physical appearance, that has already happened. For what they're seeing you for who you are and not what you have. And you're going to start attracting people that see you for exactly who you are. So this is a big point. This is a big phase of change. I'm almost hearing end of an era because you have struggled a lot previously, and let this reading be an absolute confirmation and a congratulations to mark a milestone, because it could have been that you were not able to see your own worth and now you move like it. So you're not using different ways to show your worth to other people. It's like it's there and you're very confident about it. So the person that is reaching out, you might have an inkling about who it is, but I feel like a lot of you have kind of forgotten who this person is from the past. It could also bring back people from the past that refused your friendship or thought that they were better than you. I'm not quite sure how you're going to respond to them, but there's definitely some point of tension over there. Like, I think it's going to make you question whether you want to take them back or not. For most of you, it does seem like it adds up to the fact that it seems a bit too difficult and I'm not able to decide, and maybe I'm just forcing a connection with those people. We have dream, sweet dream. Oh, dream, sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep, last till morn, wondrous dream for days reborn. I think the winter phase is also signifying some sort of replenishment that you have been craving for so far. I have the card Divine Guidance in the reverse. It's like where you are not able to listen to your own intuition. It seems like a phase where you're going to go a bit hermit or hibernate and like try to see what's what for you, what's going on in your own life. I think you're trying to understand yourself and you might be missing a bit of your connection with yourself. So I do feel like pile number three, a lot of past people are going to be coming back. Not to test you, but I think it's just, their own, not even guilt, but they're being drawn back to you. It's just because you have a lot of qualities or traits that they still can't seem to change within themselves. And they feel influenced and drawn towards you because you seem to be doing quite well. So I want to collectively pull out advice. I take cards as I feel guided to. Upright, reverse, upright, reverse, upright, reverse, spirit, upright, reverse, reversed. So we have Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups reversed, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. One of the first things that I heard very strongly was that if you don't feel it with them, it's not, I guess, not meant to be. Like, do you want to be in a relationship just because you're looking for a relationship, or do you want to be in a relationship because you feel like being with them? So a lot of you might be in this phase of like trying to better get your act together and become better in life. And I see the effort you're putting in with your shadow work and everything that you call inner work and everything that you're trying to heal from your childhood, and you're looking for an equal partner. However, I think that your search for the equal partner is kind of a bit forced at this point. It's like, I don't know who's giving you this advice to put yourself out there and look for the right person and do this and that. And most of you feel like this is not coming organically. This is something that you're listening to other people telling you. And I also feel like a lot of people around you are a bit more scared to end up alone than you are. It's like you might be quite content within who you are. And a lot of people around you just keep projecting this feeling like you're going to end up alone, or they just keep looking at your age and make it a bit mandatory, or they make you feel a little bit what's the word, compelled to act on this when you actually are not feeling it. And I really want to say that when it's time for you, you will start feeling like it. But if that's not happening, then you need to understand yourself and be compassionate towards yourself. Like, yeah, my friend, my sister, my brother, my mother, they're all just being very kind towards me and they wanted to look out for me. But right now, this doesn't seem like what my inner voice is saying. Pisces, a lot of you are in this space of wanting to build a greater support system than just having a romantic partner. It's not that I see that, romantic partner or relationship is not a priority for you. I just think you're in this transitionary phase where it's important for you to recognize that your timing is different than others, and maybe others will not understand what you're really feeling, but right now you're craving this sort of reparenting kind of facet where you have done a lot of work on yourself, but you're looking your external reality to also reflect that. So that's why there's this kind of seeking or desperate. I'm not going to say desperate, but there is a little bit of, like, I want to meet people that are just like me. You're looking for people that are like minded, or people that don't have to look or be spiritual, but people that just match your vibration. And I think because that seed is inside you, there's a desire for that. That's why these variant type of people are going to show up, seeking advice, guidance, praying, meditation. You're not able to listen to your intuition because there's a lot of people in the physical reality filling up your mind. And for that, I'm not just going to say like take time to yourself. Of course you do, because I think you misconnecting with yourself. You've been a bit busy lately. I just think you need to stop talking to people about your love life for a bit, because I think that they're influencing you in a way. Mindset fixing, like they're trying to project this onto you, like this is what you should do and everything. I think it's fine to, question, and you might not know or be confident in 100% in what you're doing and is this the right thing for you. But if there's a few of you, if there is this thought inside your head that this is not the right time, or you'll just find the person when it's the time and they'll just be in front of you, you are right. See, when God says something is going to happen, or when the universe says something is going to happen, it happens, regardless of XYZ. So, if it's not happening right now, then it means it's not meant to happen right now. So, if you're not getting the dream life right now, if you're not getting to travel, if you're not getting that admission, if you're not getting your spouse, if you're not getting that promotion, it means it's not meant to happen right now. Inability to give, take, or empty well, emotional blockages. I think you need to take a bit time because you're kind of drying out. For some reason, you're drying out a bit and you need to take time to replenish yourself, because there's a lot of chatter in your. I also feel like in your energetic space, it's like if you've had a glow up or some sort of physical change in your life, I see a lot of people kind of coming back to your profile again and again, looking at your pictures again because they're admiring you. This is not evil eye, I feel like. However, I think you should take all precautions for evil eye. But this is the energy of people just admiring you and looking at you like you did what you said you were going to do. You are someone that people often underestimate quite a lot. Hidden emotions, recentering, dealing alone, hyper independence, avoidant. I feel like this is a plus point because I think that a lot of people who have underestimated you are realizing at this point that you do exactly what you need to do, and you've done all of this alone. And there's a sense of like you being a bit gifted, but also there's humility in it. Prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. It's your blessings and things that are for you are already written for you. So, whatever is written for you, and there's a lot written for you in this lifetime, I hope you realize that. Just wait. Just hold on. Don't let this thought make you cave into things that are not for you just because you fear they're not going to help. This is what happens. This is when spiritual warfare also takes place. The devil convinces you that this is never going to happen because God is taking too long. And what if God is not actually paying attention to you? But that's false. That's what he wants you to think, that is not happening for you. But it is. You just need to hold on a bit longer, okay? You need to know. And see, I feel like a lot of people who are going to be drawn to this reading, the message is concealed in this reading. If you look at it, um, it's not covertly present that this reading is going to be more about giving you hope than just who is going to reach out. See, so the people that this reading would be genuinely meant for, they will stick to the end because they're going to feel like, yeah, something is speaking just to me right now. And that's how you would also know if this message is truly for you, because you will 100% relate and feel hooked onto something that is completely for you. A lot of people pass by what is not for them, they just brush through it. They're surfing the internet and they just scroll through it. But the readings that you really connect with or you hear are always giving you these small messages. Everything is so intricately weaved in a web in this universe. Like, your time and energy exchange with me right now is not a coincidence. So keep believing in the fact that anything and everything that's happening is not a coincidence or just a mere mistake or just the universe punishing you. No, the universe absolutely loves you and the universe wants the utmost best for you. It's your mindset that can make or break this situation and tell you that no, nobody's in my corner. The universe, things never happen for me. The universe doesn't do it. But the things that happen for those people are the ones that build their relationship and their rapport with the universe. So you do what you need to do in order to believe in the universe that things are going to turn out for you. That is your responsibility right now. If you are someone that finds yourself to be brain fogged and, like, I don't know, ADHD, kind of confused, what should I do? And then should I do this and that? I think the first step is to just calm down and start believing that the universe is already in your corner, because it is. We have the mind. Yeah, give to the mind and it gives back. I'm not gonna say that you're delaying the process, not at all. It's all part of the process. I just think you need to inculcate more healthier conversations with yourselves. Just do that for yourself, will you? The truth. You need to start looking at the omens around you, because everything is pointing out to the fact it will happen for you. Now, some of you have this person in mind that I am picking up. Are you on this person's mind, is what I'm hearing. Are you on this person's mind? Are you on this person's mind? It could be a friend, could be a lover, crush, whatever it is. I'm gonna do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick the one which calls your name the most. Pause it. I'm gonna start with pile number 1. Are you on this person's mind? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I think, because I'm a psychic reader, I think you are on this person's mind. However, there's some sort of blockage over here. I think it's their own emotional immaturity. This person could have potential traits of like a Peter Pan syndrome. They don't really grow up. Again, I'm not diagnosing them, of course, but they are immature in their own ways. Pile number 2. I'm going to take this card upright. 7 of Cups. Are you on their mind? A little bit here, a little bit there. This person could definitely have other options and suitors, and you do entice them because you have that spiritual zest to you. However, I think that they are distracted by other things, people, place, or thing. It could be work as well, but I definitely think, it's not like you're just the only one that they look and fancy. They do look at other people. I think your relationship or your dynamic is not that serious. Pile number 3, upright reverse. Reverse. The devil in reverse. Are you on this person's mind? Absolutely yes. They have very, very obsessive thoughts about you. Does make me wonder if the devil came out upright, it is about obsession. I think this person tries to stop themselves from thinking about you because it did turn out to be in the reverse. They find it very unhealthy and they are very, 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 very physically attracted towards you. Very. I think there are tones of self pleasure over here as well, and I think you feel the same way too. They would like to experience you physically. This doesn't mean that they don't have any more interest in you. I just don't have more cards to say about this. The question is just about, are you on their mind? So, number 4, upright, reverse, upright. The sun, absolutely. You make this person so happy. The sun is the happiest card. It's a lot of illumination, especially with the deck that we have. It's a lot of illumination. This does look a bit like the moon. So they feel like you balance them out perfectly or quite well, in a way better than they've met other people. So if they're quite masculine, you're quite feminine, and vice versa. And they kind of like that. This is, it's like, how does a man feel quite manly if he's around a very feminine woman, or she makes him feel like, he's doing everything that he can. And you do make this person feel quite appreciated in your own ways, or just by the way you are. Maybe you're just really happy around them and you feel very safe, and it kind of speaks to them. They feel a lot more masculine if they're around you, because sun is a masculine energy. I think this person really likes you if you've not known that. Pile number 5, appeared reverse. Oh, love is already in the reverse. Does this person think of you? No. I'm sorry to say that. Love is in reverse. I know it's a big card. That's why it's also a big no. Love is in reverse, Gemini. No, this person doesn't think of you. I'm sorry to say that. This person doesn't think of you. I think you have some sort of idealization in your head that makes you feel like they're also thinking of you. Venus. Pile number 5, you need to work on your self-worth. It's like limerence. You're thinking about some... See, you must be sending energy to them, but are they thinking of you in the way you're thinking of them? No. That's what you need to hear. So coming back to the whole reading about who's reaching out to you and not. There is the energy of collectively a family member. This seems like a not intimate family, like a relative or somebody who's been noticing your progress. A lot of people have been off lately noticing your progress. So we have the rebel shadow attribute, rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. See, if somebody wants to help you in your family, if somebody's doing something good for you, it's time to put on your big boy and big girl pants and start dealing with things in a more diplomatic manner. If something is actually going to help you, I guess get a bit smarter about it instead of taking out your past projections. And I know that it's not a justification if somebody has hurt you, but if something is helping you out in the long run, and if you are mature enough to recognize that, do not sabotage your opportunity over there. Okay, I feel the need to end this reading over here. Pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please hit the like button. Subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how it resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye.